Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tino Fest 1989. Back to do video. Yes, I'm here to talk about. I know I've been missing out a lot because internet access, and I had no camera to use, so I had to wait for a week, to use the camera. And yeah, I'm here to talk about the. Now, I'm not gonna talk about Royal Rumble because I don't have, since it's already past a week. What's the point talking about it? But all I could say is Alberto Real won the Royal Rumble. And my thoughts on that, I think it's a little too early. It could have been better if he would have got, a little hyped on him. But it was somewhat surprising because they have a Latino, winning the Royal Rumble. It was like the first Mexican-born athlete to win Royal Rumble, and that brings in the history books that a Latino, a Mexican, a true full-blooded Mexican winning the Royal Rumble. And my thoughts on that, it could have been a little later, but they pushed him too early. They could have done better with that, but all I gotta say that I just think it's too early to push that guy. So. But, they see something in him. When he was in Mexico, he was a third-generation star. I believe it was second generation. His uncle wrestled, Mascaras, and whatever. And Alberto Del Rio, great athlete. Yeah, he's good. I'm proud of the guy because he actually, pushing that guy forward. But I just think it's too early and it's too soon. But it could have been better if he would have got built up or whatever. If he loses the Royal Rumble, the WrestleMania, and they build up the storyline better, I'll understand that. I'll be good. But if they just let him win like that, they still got time until WrestleMania to build him up in the storylines and whatever. But all I gotta say that Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio helped him a lot. He established as a star too. Rey Mysterio really helped him how to become, that top star. Like right now, you see Alberto Del Rio's position. What I see is that Rey Mysterio, his future is in WWE. I think it's going to be in number because there's going to be a new Mexican talent in WWE. It's going to be Alberto Del Rio. It's going to be the main Mexican star, Mexican born, that Latinos will draw attention to. Rey Mysterio is already going to be past his prime. And, it sucks to see him go, but whatever, he could leave. I see him leaving WWE, pass the torch to Alberto Del Rio. And I really wish the best for him because, he's actually a good athlete. I ain't going to lie. But, but I just think it's a little too early. They pushed the guy. It could have been a little later. If it was a little later, I'll be like, wow, that's good. Actually, in my opinion, it was just a little too early. But at the same time, if they build him up right and they have him losing on WrestleMania, it makes it look good. But how mostly people they win the Royal Rumble, most of the time they always end up winning the Royal Rumble and they win the title in WrestleMania. Well, it wasn't like that before. Well, there was one time that it wasn't like that before. I believe it was with The Rock. Remember when he won the Royal Rumble in 2000, and they were having a fatal 4-way match and Triple H won. So yeah, that's been a while. So that's what I want to see from Alberto Del Rio. At least take some segments or build-ups and whatever to build him up and have him a title match and see him, at least maybe a month after WrestleMania. It help his character up, pushing him too early. It's not right, but they're very serious pushing their young talents and their international wrestlers. This WWE is doing a very good job doing that for the last 2 years. What I've seen since 2009. I'm glad that actually they're doing something like that, something new, something fresh. International starts as the top main eventers, look at Sheamus, and guys like them, And I really like that, Actually, something fresh start, man, It's good stuff, man. My thoughts in the Royal Rumble thing were Booker T's return. I marked out. I really enjoyed that. I really totally marked out on that one. And Kevin Nash as Big Daddy Cool Diesel, I also marked out on that because, those are the guys I watched when they were in WCW and WWF. and whatever. Booker T, I've seen him in WCW all his career, then from WCW, WWE. Then I followed through almost all his career. He came from WCW, WWF, WWE, TNA, and back to the WWE. But now he's a color commentator. And you gotta give it to Booker T. At least he's good commentary. He has a good commentary, but he needs to get better. He just started. But he did very good as one of those special guest commentary in TNA and WWE. I ain't gonna lie, he's not bad. He just need to get better. If he gets better, he'll get it. Trust me. And Kevin Nash, supposedly I read that he's got a Legends contract that he signed one, so he could make any time an appearance, which is good. And the next video I'm gonna talk about is my next video, and I'm gonna talk about that later. And your topics and whatever. Thank you very much. It's Tino Fez 1989. It feels good to be back, and I'm here to just make my quick opinions of Alberto Del Rio winning the Royal Rumble, and I just think it's too early. Alright guys, take it easy. Laters.